No problem, Electro.
What's going on here? Enough!
Nothing worth your while. A little difference of opinion.
I could treat this as an assault on representatives of the Redanian royal delegation.
Yeah, cat cosplay.
Yeah, you could.
Hi, welcome to the channel, Kami.
A stint in the dungeon ought to calm you down. Then we'll see.
A stupid street fight.
ears.
You want to dump me in a dungeon with Philipa Eilhart?
Ah, we're not animals. A modest contribution to the order, along with your word of honor that you'll not do this again.
I think you're just
A
jealous or
contribution in my
something.
word of honor or the dungeon.
Precisely.
Listen, Sir Knight, if you don't shut your fat mouth, I'll
Frogs
start
are
a
cuter
row that'll
than
make
you.
the Battle of Brenna
Hear
look
that,
like
me?
a squabble.
Bind this madman and lock him up with the witch!
Well, I have to. So either way, I go to prison.
Here?
I didn't fail the other ones. Okay, good.
What are you doing here?
I worked awfully hard to see Philipa Eilhart in chains.
I doubt you'll be so witty once we're standing side by side on the scaffold.
Unlike you, I've done nothing that would get me hanged.
To them, you're a kingslayer. I assure you, Radovid's torturers will make you admit to anything, even intercourse with trolls.
Ew.
Did you know from the start that Saskia was a dragon?
I had suspected she was not what she seemed to be for some time, though I did not learn the truth until she fell poisoned and I could examine her
Oh, this
thoroughly.
is The Witcher 2,
I've
White
seen the
Hammer.
list of antidote ingredients. Not a word about the Rose of Remembrance.
Well, we all prefer to have loyal allies. The Rose of Remembrance is very powerful. Even as a she-dragon, Saskia could not resist my spell.
Why don't you summon her? You could use some help now.
Dimeritium blocks all magic, telepathy included.
Someone's coming.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well. You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philipa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, Your Majesty?
Ambassador,
Triss Marigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
the Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for
Everything
the
as it
follow.
should be. But know that you shall not
Hold on, I
relapse to
can't
this.
see.
You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake.
Oh, thank you, White Hammer. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for the follow.
Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philipa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Force them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
What are you doing?
We will talk again, witch.
I refused to believe it when they told me
Yay,
Geralt of Rivia was
Knuckles!
in my
Yeah,
dungeon.
this too, and the
The
tail
Geralt
too.
I know wouldn't let himself be captured.
I was really hankering for a tour of your dungeon, sire.
What's so interesting about it?
The guests.
I apologize for the dismal company you're in, Witcher. Fortunately, Isleheart won't be with us much longer.
The Nilfgaardian ambassador mentioned an organization of sorceresses. Just so happens I'm interested in the plans of this lodge.
Those plans should interest no one, because the lodge will soon cease to exist. I've nothing against you personally, Witcher, but you've gone from being an uninvited guest to being an awkward witness.
I understand I'm in for an extended tour.
You certainly shan't leave here before the summit ends.
I'm flattered,
Yep,
sire,
it'll
but
be
you
down to
overestimate me if you think I could influence it in any way.
Politics is like a complicated
Ah, welcome
puzzle.
back, Tyrant. Thank you. Thank
Every
you for the
piece may
host.
prove useful, or equally useless.
I don't have a short
even
version of
harmful.
the wig.
A breakthrough awaits us here at Loch Muin, by my hand no less. This will be no second Thaned. Soon, everyone will learn what the Redanian king is capable of. You'll excuse me, but it's time for the summit.
So does that mean all the quests I've done
Radovid is
before?
capable, but too young. He has yet to understand that only the dead remain truly silent. Because Redania is doing Nilfgaard a favor, I feel obliged to help the king in return.
Yeah, he's gonna come to New York Comic Con.
Let Triss go.
That would be foolish. If there truly is a place we go after leaving this Vale of Tears, you'll meet her there soon enough. Allow me to relieve the Redanian executioner.
What favor do you mean? You can tell me. Just like you said, the dead keep their secrets.
That's true, but I prefer to be cautious. I promise to reveal every last detail as soon as your body is cold. Pity you won't live to see it. Loch Muin's in for a huge surprise, both the mages and the kings.
Nobody likes others to decide for them. That's especially true of kings.
You're dangerous, Witcher, and too independent. In time, Radovid will thank me, and he won't be alone. Kill him, but beware his sorcery.
Hold him, Hart.
What's going on? Nice. I still have to fight him?
Get me out of here!
Oh my
And
god,
use
they took out her
Mancer's force.
eyes.
Was Schiller telling the truth about the lodge, the assassinations?
He said exactly what Radovid wanted to hear. Half-truths, musings stripped of context, which differ very little from lies.
Did Triss take part in all this?
She's clean in those terms. Innocent as a child, but only to a point. I assure you, she has not been honest with you about many other matters.
Why did all this happen? Murdering monarchs, what interests did it serve? I can't fathom.
Help me get out of here and I'll explain all and lift the spell from Saskia. Take these shackles off me and lead me to my house. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. Everything.
Oh, that sucks.
I didn't track you alone. Yorvith can't wait to see you again.
My death would change little. Yorvith and all like him have no right to judge others.
How does the spell work?
Saskia's will and mine are one. She cannot resist me. But fear not. There's no suffering involved. She merely believes me to be the most wonderful person in the world, as if she were in love. You know what's most beautiful? In spite of all this, she seems unchanged. She's retained her charm, her valor, her honor.
Where's Saskia?
When I was arrested, she was with Sheila. They must be on their way to the deliberations by now.
Oh no, I haven't yet, Shark. I'm close to it. I haven't beat the skies yet.
Clock's ticking. Time is of the essence.
Why do you do this? Would you take vengeance on a blind woman?
Shillard said they've got Triss. I have to free her before they put out her eyes too.
Going to the Nilfgaardian camp is suicide.
And leaving a friend is villainy.
Only I know how to break the spell that holds Saskia. Get me out of here. If I die, she'll remain forever spellbound.
All right, but if you're lying to me...
Unbind me and lead the way. We must
Yeah, I
return
agree.
from
Welcome to the
sewers.
channel, free.
The shackles stay on, and you'll go first.
Space?
Shillard will raise the alarm.
No, he won't. We'll be long gone by the time he comes to.
Kill him.
I'm not into murdering unconscious old men. Lead on. No tricks, Phil.
I want to get out of here, and I want to live.
Can you walk? Sure you won't faint on me?
I'll manage. Will you remove my shackles?
The manacles stay on.
It's a dead end. Great. At least I get to keep my swords and all my armor back.
Shotgun. Cape. Who did this to her?
It was Radovid's way of thanking her for the care she provided him when he was a child.
I saw him with his army on his way to the talks, whistling a tune.
Get me out of here!
Shut up, witch! You're alive only because you're still needed.
Philipa's promised to help us in exchange for her freedom.
And you believe her?
Know a better way to free Saskia? What state is Saskia in now?
I've ordered her to carry out Sheila's bidding until I return.
Great. And she will be at the talks.
Yes, she's probably there already. Making
Oh, my
certain the
video
Doddered plans
froze.
do
Oh
not
no, I
fall
didn't.
through.
I'm just like, I thought it froze. So it's just you get into the game, you don't pay attention.
How do we free Saskia?
I have charmed a dagger with a counterspell. You must thrust it into the
Oh,
she-dragon's
thank you.
heart.
You mean your heart, witch? Do you mock us?
There is no other way. She must be struck with surgical precision. Otherwise the counterspell won't work. All the blade's runes
Thank
must
you,
touch
Zoe.
blood, and its point
Welcome
must
to the
pierce the
channel.
chamber of her heart.
I appreciate the
Hold her down
follow.
somehow.
Hold down a dragon? This is ridiculous. She's lying, Geralt. I don't trust her. Why would she even need this dagger? In a minute we'll hear that she planned to free Saskia herself.
Any time you cast a spell or a curse, you must have a counterspell at the ready. It's a basic rule of magic. I prepared the dagger just before I cast the spell in case anything went awry.
A basic rule, but I don't know many mages who follow it. Where's the dagger?
My quarters. In Geoffrey Monk's former home, inside a well-secured chest.
I know the house.
What's Sheila supposed to safeguard?
The restitution of the Council and Conclave, and the creation of a strong, independent state with Saskia as its leader.
With what aim?
As a bulwark, a defense against Nilfgaard. After years of chaos and destruction, the time has come to build. We wish to rule, yes. Where is the fault in that? Everyone wants to rule. And I know how to do that. Better than any other monarch in this city.
You can't hope to win the common folk's trust. Humans will never accept a sorceress queen.
Non-humans won't either, given what that old hag Finderbear has achieved.
They all believe in Saskia. They all trust her. The girl is a born leader, yet she has no political instincts. She's charismatic but not cunning, courageous but not fierce. She is just but lacks the required cruelty.
She is your very opposite.
Perhaps. Together we would be unstoppable.
Did you order Foltest murdered?
No!
Shillard claimed that Triss testified.
Triss doesn't know what she's talking about. The Lodge exists, and Triss has lost our trust. All that is true. But Foltest's assassination? That was not my order.
Yeah, they took out her eyes.
What would you have done if Saskia hadn't been poisoned? If a certain foolish witcher hadn't gathered the potion ingredients?
I would have sought other means, but I couldn't miss that opportunity.
Yovith, know any way to get to Philippa's quarters unnoticed?
Through this sewer. We may encounter monsters, but we'll gain a lot of time.
Keep an eye on her. I'll go ahead.
Yeah, they removed her eyes.
There's something in there. I avoided this place earlier.
Knowing you, it's probably a damsel in distress. That's all right. I'm not afraid of the glory. Let me check.
Whoa. I think it's just the cat ears.
What guarantee do I have that you'll set me free?
None.
If your dagger fails to work, or Saskia perishes from the blow, you'll be next. And be assured, it will not be a quick death.
Okay, awesome. I don't get to lose the quest.
You remember.
This place looks just like the last.
Same stench, too. Wait here.
Sorry, I'm not a 2D character. It doesn't work.
Down. I can't keep up this pace.
The sooner
No.
you give us the dagger, the sooner you can make your wounds bleach.
Pain-killing spells require focus and precision. I cannot manage one now.
Die from the pain then. Rest assured, no one will help you, nor weep for you. Keep moving.
I was like stuck. Wait, is this a bug? Why are they going like this? Alright, I'm just gonna keep going anyway.
Geralt, you'd best check the room before we enter. I don't like this.
Neither do I.
Yeah, she probably would kill you. Wait, our house is right here? What?
How many more can there be?
Oh, they explode too. Whoa. Hey, I used my special, nothing happened. Probably gonna die. I'm dead. Meow. Okay, gotta redo it then.
What guarantee?
This place looks just like the last.
Same stench, too.
I said no. Okay. Whatever you guys want. Messed up. I didn't know they poison. I'm dead. Ah! They'll do it again. I think he's not. I'm kind of messing up right now.
What guarantee?
This place looks just like the last.